Welcome back to another solution video. This one is for the hard-ranked diamond detective puzzle, so if you haven't tried it yet, please check out that video and try solving it yourself. Congratulations to this puzzle's top solvers. I'm gonna do something different and try to actually pronounce your names this time, although I'm a little afraid of getting it wrong. Starting with Aaron Gianzon, who's actually been a top solver 3 times now. Good job. Next is Adam Callanan, who's one of only 3 people who's been a top solver all 5 times so far. Very nice. We also have Matt Steffens. He's been a top solver 4 times now. No surprise, as he's also one of the editors over at Puzzled Pint. Check out their website if you haven't already. There are some fun puzzles over there. Next is Mr. Tie-Dye, another one who's been a top solver all 5 times. He's also the only one who mentioned the Sly Cooper reference in the last video, so I was pretty happy to see someone notice that detail. And finally, we have Patrick Neasy, who's our 3rd and final 5-time top solver. Really well done, all of you. Hopefully I didn't butcher any of your names too badly. Now let's look at the solution. With 6 different suspects, anywhere from 1 to all 6 of which being thieves, and one of the thieves being the mastermind and one of the thieves having the diamond, there are a ton of possible combinations. I'm hesitant to even try calculating it myself because the last time I tried I was incorrect because I was calculating for permutations instead of combinations. But I think for this puzzle there are 672 different combinations. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Regardless, there are a lot of combinations no matter which way you look at it, so guessing is basically out of the question. But if we don't let ourselves be intimidated by that and just focus on making clean deductions, we'll find the puzzle is fairly straightforward. Let's start with the suspects who are only giving one statement each. Suspect 2 is making a rather bold claim. None of us are innocent. Or in other words, all 6 suspects are thieves. If that's true, then Suspect 2 must be the mastermind, since he'd be a thief who's only telling the truth. This line of thought quickly falls apart though once we look at Suspect 4's statement, or both of Suspect 6's statements. Suspect 4's statement is simpler, so let's just look at that one. The mastermind is next to 2 other thieves. That would be true if Suspect 2 were the mastermind and telling the truth, because everyone would be thieves. But because Suspect 4's only statement is true, he'd have to be either the mastermind or be innocent. There can't be 2 masterminds, and according to Suspect 2, no one is innocent. So this is a contradiction. Suspect 2's statement must be false. So now let's look at Suspect 5's statement. 3 suspects are giving only one statement each. They are either all lying or all telling the truth. Those 3 suspects he's referring to are himself and Suspects 2 and 4. So the only way this can really be true is if Suspects 2 and 4 are both telling the truth too. We now know Suspect 2 is lying, so that means Suspect 5 has to be lying too. Now Suspect 4 must be telling the truth, because if he were lying too, then Suspect 5's statement would actually be true, which would result in a paradox. So Suspect 4 is telling the truth. The mastermind is next to 2 other thieves. With that in mind, let's consider which suspect can be the mastermind. Whoever it is, they need to be in between 2 other thieves. So neither of the suspects on the ends, 1 or 6, can be the mastermind, since they're each only next to 1 other person. And there are actually 2 more suspects we can rule out too, 3 and 5. Since they're both next to Suspect 4. Suspect 4 is telling the truth, so he's either the mastermind or he's not a thief at all. So if Suspect 3 or Suspect 5 is the mastermind, they'd be next to at least 1 person who's innocent. So now we know either Suspect 2 or Suspect 4 is the mastermind. No matter which one it is, that means Suspect 3 is a regular thief, so he needs to be telling at least 1 lie. That also means Suspect 6's first statement is true. So let's look at our second statement. No suspect is telling 2 truths. This can't possibly be true because if it were, it'd immediately debunk itself. So her second statement must be false, meaning there needs to be at least one suspect who's telling two truths. And at this point, there's only one person left who that could be. We know it's not suspect 6. We know it's not suspect 3 because if he were telling two truths, he'd be innocent, and then no one could be the mastermind. So suspect 1 must be telling two truths. Suspect 1 can't be the mastermind, so since he's not telling a single lie, he must be innocent. And since he's innocent, suspect 2 can't be the mastermind. So suspect 4 is the only one left who could be the mastermind, and the two suspects next to him, 3 and 5, must be thieves. Alright, now let's read suspect 1's statements and see what we learn. His second statement tells us suspect 6 is a thief. And his first statement tells us that the person with the diamond is telling only lies. So suspects 4 and 6 can't have the diamond. Now let's look at suspect 3's statements, starting with the first. Every thief is next to at least one other thief. The only person we're not sure yet whether they're a thief or not is suspect 2, but either way, this statement would be true. Now, suspect 3 is a thief, so he needs to be telling a lie. So his second statement must be false. The mastermind is not next to the person with the diamond. So suspect 5 can't have it, and suspect 3 can't have it, first of all because he's next to the mastermind, and second of all because one of his statements is true. So there's only one suspect left who can possibly have the diamond. Suspect 2. He must be a thief. And that's our final answer. Suspect 1 is the only innocent person here, and the rest are thieves. Suspect 2 has the diamond, and suspect 4 is the mastermind. Word of your detective prowess has spread far and wide, and you've become something of a celebrity. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all next time, and until then, happy puzzling.